Simple sum. Add up all the inputs. Oh, what are these? Presents will stop. All presents will travel in the direction of the arrow. Add up all the inputs until the first zero is received. Then output the sum. All presents stack on the same block will automatically be added. Zero will turn right. Okay, so but I don't know how many presents there are, right? So basically, since I don't know how many there are, I would make the zero turn to the right. Output the sum. So do I output the zero or not? Turn right, turn left. This is the brakes. And then I want to push the brake out of the way. So this would be like this. This should be a left turn. So the zero comes right. Whoops. Turns left. And it should turn. I don't know if we need to break the zero or not. So we'll just do this. Let's see. I think this might be it. But I don't know if we need the zero to go to the output. I'm guessing that the zero could go to the output or it could not go. Okay, so the brake was not exactly what I expected. But that's a very cool mechanic. Nice! Okay, add up all the inputs until any zero is received. Then output the sum. Solution should automatically reset for a new series. Well, mine doesn't, but let's just see. So basically he's saying add a reset. Ah, I get it. Any zero is received. So the first one comes, a zero goes. Oh, wow. How would I reset this one? Okay. So this is going to be pushed to there. So instead of letting it fall off, I need it to go across here. That should do it. Oh, it's random. It's different numbers this time. Oh. Well, it did reset, actually. Ah, I'm pretty smart. Now this is actually really cool. Sorting presents. For each pair of inputs, send the larger stack to the output before the smaller stack. Comparison. The first stack of presents will stop. The second will be compared to the first. The larger will go north, the smaller south. Cannot be moved by a piston when in use. Send the larger to the output first. Larger goes north. Okay, so right off the bat, we'll compare. The larger one goes north. Ah, very nice texturing. So this should be a right turn. And then we'll just go, I don't know, like that maybe? And then another right turn, then a left turn. And then we'll go all the way there. Ah! Get that stupid book out of my offhand. That's very annoying. as I've now stated several times. And then this one, we'll go out a bit because it's basically gonna do a time delay, basically. Oh, but how do I... So we'll do this. I think that should be enough of a time delay. Now that I have the arrow block, why would I ever use the lefts and rights, to be honest with you? Okay, let's see. Okay, the 4. Oh, stupid me. I mean, this will definitely work if I would have put the pink block in the right way. But I'm stupid. No, I'm not. I'm blind. I wasn't expecting it to do that. So we've got a 3 compared to a 2. 3 is first, and then the 2. 4 and 1. 2 and 4. Or 4 and 2. Nice. I'm really interested in how you tested for that. Moving collision. Send the sum of each pair of inputs to the outputs. Moving collision. Send the sum. Okay. So basically, I need them to split up. And then I need them to just come back together again. So that's a right and a right. A left and a left. And I know I said that I only needed to use the pink one, but then I just instinctively forgot. So that's my fault. Is this what he means? These seem a lot easier than that one with the pistons. I think I summed them up, right? 2 and 3 becomes 5. Yes. Good. I'm excellent. Hey, what's in there? Present distributor. It's all about timing. I wonder how difficult the puzzles will get. Now, send only inputs that are immediately preceded by a 0. Preceded by 0. So, immediately preceded by a 0. So if 0, then send the next one. If not, what do we do with them? Just ditch them, right? Okay, so if it's a 0, then we want the next one to go through. Preceded by a 0. Okay, so here's what we want to happen. We want it to go in here. If it's not a 0... Oh, sorry. If it's a 0... we want it to... We want to push this in, otherwise we want the brakes. Oh, I need more room than that. Oh no, wait, actually this one can go there. So, if it's not a 0, we want it to go this way. and put the brake on. No, that's not right. Hold on a second. If it's a 0, let's go the 0 route first. If it's a 0, we want it to, we want this over here. Okay, if it's a 0, we're going to push this into place. Which means the next block can go through. So let's say if a 1 comes out, it'll fall. Good. If a 0 comes out, it'll push this, and then it'll fall. That's fine. Now the next number comes out. If it's a 0, it'll do nothing. If it's a, let's say it's a 73, it'll come through, it'll hit the pink block, and then it needs to reset. So it needs to go, excuse me, it needs to go left. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to try to use the pink blocks with pistons, these without, these for ones that don't move. Okay, sorry. So a 1 comes through, it makes a left. It hits this, which pushes the pink back, resetting the 0. Then I need a right, and then another right, and then this, and then a left. I think that's the system. Let's see. Number 0, number 0, number. Oh, I'm so good. Ha! Excellent. That was cool. Find the biggest. Send the largest number so far received when a 0 is received. The solution need only work until the first 0. The largest number received. The second will be, the larger stack will go north. So the largest number will go north. Okay, so the 0 is going to go to the right. Whoops. And then the larger number is going north. So let's do it like this. Now what happens though? Okay, this isn't quite going to work because I don't know how many I'm going to have, how many pairs of numbers I'm going to have. So I'm going to end up, it's going to end up getting stuck somewhere along the way. So I basically need to route the 0 back into the system. That should be enough. The largest number then goes to the exit. Right, left. Ah! So frustrating. Why? I don't know why I let it get to me. It used to be so easygoing. Then I retired. I'm supposed to be happy when I retire, aren't I? From playing map. Sorry, not from playing maps, just from reviewing maps, meaning I still play them. This is a key, because only QWERTY's still watching this far. I still play them. I just don't post the reviews. I'll leave you the same feedback in commentary form. Okay, so now we've got this thing. So we need to send the 0 back into the system, basically. Oh, sugar buggers. So in order to do that, we just put 2 lefts. So it goes back in here. And then it's going to get kicked back out again. This is not correct, but I'm actually curious what will happen here. I think this might be funny to watch. I wish that there was a better visual indicator. Oh, actually, we don't need to do that. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, this is actually working. Oh, except that one didn't. Oh, so I do need to push the final one out. This is a left turn, right? So wait a minute, what happened here? So the 0 goes to here. The 0 gets kicked back out. Makes a left and then a left. So this is wrong. Then the 0 goes into there. It comes back out. It makes a left and then a left. This is wrong. The 0 comes back out. It makes a left and then a left. This is a better system, actually. So that will support... Okay, and then I think that's all we're going to need. Let's see. Comparison, 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 comparison. Oops, that was not correct. Okay. So we only want the 0 to go back into the system. The 0 is going to go to the right. So if this is a 0, we want it to go back into the system. So all this is garbage. Okay, 2 numbers enter, 1 number leaves. When a 0 comes in, it goes here. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe that was the system. I just needed to add a 0 filter over here. 0 filter goes to the right. So the number will keep going. The 0 will go to the right, then make a left turn. It'll go straight and then make a left turn into here. The larger number will go out and the 0 will go this way. Okay, okay. Now that should fall out. Okay, there comes the 0. Now that should... Oh! Oh, that's weird. That was not what was supposed to happen, but I didn't lose yet. That was what was supposed to happen. Okay. Well, now what happened here? So 2 numbers came in. One of them went left and left. It compared them again. Left and left, compared them again, compared them again. It came to here and it said if it's a 0, turn to the right. It wasn't a 0, it should have crashed. That means 1 number would be stuck here. Okay, I see what happened. So the larger number... I think I made this too complicated. The larger number got stuck. I made this too complicated, basically. Okay. So 2 numbers go into the system. 1 number gets stuck here. A 0 oh sorry, 0 comes in and it gets compared. It comes back out. A 0 comes in, a 0 comes back out. If it's not a 0, it should go straight. If it's a 0, it needs to come back around into the system. No, that's not going to work. Oh yeah, wait. A number comes in, a second number comes in. The bigger one falls, or the smaller one falls out, the bigger one goes on to there. The 0 comes in. Oh, and it's gonna, oh no, it's gonna not get stuck. It's gonna go around. 0's never gonna go into here. So the 0's gonna come out here. How do I ever get the second one? Okay, hold on. We're going to reset this because this is actually not even correct. Yes. I clicked the sign. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need the system to start. Now, let's go out too, because I think I'm going to have to send something back into the system. So let's do that. Oh, not that. Okay, compare two numbers. The bigger one should just fall out, and the 0 should trigger this to move on. Whoops. Right? So two numbers come in. The bigger one stops. The little one goes out. If it's not a 0, it falls. But then let's say another number. Now let's say a 0 or another number comes in. Ah, okay. Got it. So this should basically loop back into the system. So now two numbers come in. The little one goes out. The big one takes a left and goes back into the system. Okay, that keeps on happening. A 0 comes in, assuming there's already one here. The big one goes back through. The 0 comes this way. And the 0 pushes this over, which won't work because of this. So we need to do this. Let's see if this is correct. Okay, let's see. Two numbers come in. Two numbers come in. 0 comes in and pushes the first one. I don't think this is actually correct, but let's go with this. This is closer. I was thinking too big. This is a simpler circuit. I feel like I should be streaming this actually, because this is going to be a really long, annoying video. I guess I'll just fast forward and only show you my final solutions. Okay, the bigger one, the bigger one, the bigger one. Why is the bigger one only a 1? The bigger one? Huh. I don't think that was right.